So now we're going to add the Scenic 2 clip, and so now we're going to start making things a little bit more complicated. And so let's first open up the clip Scenic 2 and open that up. As you can see that this video doesn't have any audio, but it also just goes out of focus. And so I specifically say, create an endpoint when the shot stabilizes and keeps focus about 30 seconds in. So as you can see, it's still just kind of moving around. It's jiggly. And so it's about 30 seconds in that you will I'm going to stop it. So it is about 31 seconds in. So I'm going to create an endpoint here, and then I'm going to play it, and it still wobbles a little bit, but this is just practice anyway. And then as you can see, it wobbles again. So before it wobbles again, so about 39 seconds in, hit your out point. And then now we're going to add that to the timeline. Okay. And so again, you can drag it, or you can hit this overwrite clip onto the track, or you can hit this append to the current track. So any of those will pop it on there. Okay. So now we have a couple clips in here. Now let's add, so let's make this a little bit more elaborate. So let's add some cross dissolves. Okay. So an easy way to do a cross dissolve is you just kind of merge the two of them together very, very slowly. So this is a 20 frame cross dissolve. You can make it 15 frames, 1 second. So we're going to make it like a 15 frame cross dissolve. Okay. And if you go to, let's see, I don't know if it's filters. You can adjust those. I got to remember where it was. But anyway, so now you can see you've got a nicely easy cross dissolve. Okay. In the subsequent projects, we'll elaborate on that, but that's fine for now. So now we want to, you can add cross dissolves as you want to, but I mean, it's just kind of a weird transition from this weird shot to another weird shot. So that's why I had the cross dissolve. Now let's create a full screen graphic. Okay. And so this is where we're going to need to open our playlist. And so as where you open up your video audio files, this is where you go to open other. And you'll go to color. So open other, color, and let's choose a black. So you can play with a color wheel, or you can choose crayons. Or I just usually just go to that one. Hit OK. You can also choose a color that's already somewhere in your project and hit OK. So now you have a 4 second, so it's 3 minutes 23 frames, 4 second black clip. All right. So this is where we need to pull our playlist, because you could drop it down, but as you can see, we're overwriting. Okay, so I can drop this at the end, but what I want to do is I want to slip this at the beginning. Okay, so what we'll need to do is go to our playlist, and let's drag this into our playlist. You see I already created one. So now I have 2 of them in my playlist. They're kind of like safekeeping. Okay. So then you'll want to go back into the beginning of your playhead, the beginning of your project. And what we'll do is we'll add this full screen text. So you need to add that graphic first, and then we'll add the text on top. So we'll choose a color. Okay, so double click it, that way you can see it. And now let's hit paste. And so watch what happens when you paste it. Choose it and then you paste it. And there's your track. And so you can adjust that. You can just trim it a little bit. Trim it a little bit. So you can make it 3 seconds long. Okay. I'm going to oops. Undo. So you can shift everything there.